What's your Tyler's back with another movie review, and now tomorrow will be 122nd episode of Showdown, so we'll get that done over with, and then what was I gonna say? Yeah, the Flintstones WWE Stone Age SmackDown review. Okay, there's one more after this, and that's one with the Surf's Up thing, which yeah, we're not gonna do that one yet, because if I had to do the second one, which that was not really, but I had to talk about the original one also. Seriously, what is up with them crossing over these Warner Brothers production stuff? Anyways, I it was 52 minutes this took, so it's not gonna be that long of a video. So we're gonna get this quick and over with. But I'm gonna say this right now. What the next movie would be? This one, because I found this at Walmart. Because now I'm gonna say this right now. I'm trying to find. Well, technically, I have all the parts to build. You know, there's that new Monday Wars Greatest Hits line that you could build Charles Robinson. Yeah, the referee. So you're gonna say goodbye to the three ones I have and all that, and I have Charles Robinson on here, on there. Oh God, I'm gonna say the Robinson bump on there, on my lines. That is not for Homer, the main like play-by-play guy, but and maybe the Joker will probably do that. No, but anyways, I mean the only one I got was the orange that came with Eddie Guerrero and all that. I had to get. I'm getting the other three parts set. But anyways, we're not talking about referee Charles Robinson, greatest referee of all time. Well, one of them at least. Yeah. Let's talk about the Flintstones and the Stone Age SmackDown. Okay, why is up with me doing these crossover with Dirty and other Warner Brothers stuff? But this is the last one for a Warner Brothers production type cartoon. Release date in the United Oh, there's just this release date was March 10th, 2015. And what's weird in this movie, CM Punk and Rey Mysterio are in this one. Those two left a year ago before this. Yeah. I mean, Punk will be back in WWE by 3 years ago now. Oh my God. And Ray was back in 2018 and all that. Jesus Christ. But yeah. Let's get into this whole thing, really. Anyways, then let's just 3 minutes I'm in. Let's get into it. Fred Flintstone has promised his wife Wilma they will take a vacation. He wants to request days off, work, and money from his boss, Mr. Slay, who just then is hiring a international realist named John Cena. Basically, no, he's not really called that, but it's Cena Stone. But for the purposes, it's just gonna be John Cena, which he's hosting this year's WrestleMania. So yeah. After getting in trouble, Fred is saved by Cena. Fred doesn't retrieve money from Mr. Slade, and Fred doesn't know how to tell Wilma the bad news at a fair organ by luring of a water buffet. Fred devises a way to earn money. He entering a happy the Hopper pet by his friend Barney to challenge people to a boxing match. A boxing match in a wrestling. Seriously, what the? This is called. When they arrive, among the others are the Boulder twins, the Bella twins, who open up a both Austin Jealousy and Fred and Benny's wife, Wilma and Betty. Hoppy defeats many people, but his winning streak ends with the rough run of CM Punk. Like I said, was not in the company anymore, but I can't. They can't like cancel it or whatever. It's because he's there and humiliates him. Angrily, Barney challenges Punk and defeats him. Punk exits angrily with his teammate Mark Henry. Fred, it a great opportunity to earn even more money with wrestling after the success Barney's performance. They are granted by a seafood shell named Mr. McMahon. I don't see him. And they decide to organize an event at an abandoned circus. Fred asks Cena to recruit more wrestlers. He brings Rey Mysterio. Again, another guy who was not in the company, but I guess moving on from it. And The Undertaker. The event begins between Cena and Mysterio. I'm just gonna say their actual names, as they are on a friendly terms. My bad. They fight failed. Fred discovered that Barney should wrestle against The Undertaker, so he's going one-on-one with The Undertaker. Barney proceeds, but Fred pressures him just when Barney is about to win the match. Wilma and Betty arrive and secure their husbands. Everything is restored. Especially Escape. Fred has emerged enough money. Fred assuming to more, however, as he has been inspiration by McMahon and discovered the origins. A second event, Fred rents the Bedrock Stadium. He promotes a rematch between Barney and Punk. Punk accepts Fred. Also installed in Mark Henry and the Barney, however, does not agree to participate. Fred leaves without him. Starting the show, Mysterio and Cena fight again, but people are cheering for Barney. Fred announced that Barney will not fight. The others fight. There's exit despite that Fred is getting his friend, leaving Fred to face his opponent alone. Fred takes courage and face Punk and his allies in the wrestling ring, but he is brutalized seeing his friend sacrifice Barney, decide to go and face Punk, encountering others wrestlers to participate. Even Wilma and Betty also did this, and then Barney and Betty's son Bam Bam easily defeats Henry, and Fred and Barney and their team win to great to approval. And then Fred quits wrestling and takes the profile and sells the idea to McMahon at the end. And then the Flintstones, the Rumblers, and the wrestlers enjoy their vacation. Yeah, like I said, I'll give it a C plus. It was just a weird thing, really. Who cares about that? We're gonna do SpongeBob Search for SquarePants next time out. Yeah. So there's that, and like I said, tomorrow will be episode 102 of Showdown, and then Thursday on my second show, you'll see WrestleMania 22 on there. And there. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell, and as well as my secondary show titles, very easy, you obviously know. And there. Bye-bye.